Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for SpiegelMom Scraps. Today I'm starting out with these offcuts from a recent layout that I did. You can see a video for that layout a few videos back, and I decided to use these offcuts because I really enjoyed this paper. And this is from the Scrapbook and Cards Today Woodland Grove scrapbook kit. And what I'm doing is I'm using these offcuts, and I had cut them apart in 3x3 squares, right? 3x3 or 4x4, maybe 4x4. I don't remember. Anyhow, I cut them down into squares, and there's 9 squares. And then I am going to use these ones that are navy blue and create shaker pockets out of them. So all I'm doing is I'm putting some adhesive around the kind of cutout part of the square and then adhering it down to a page protector and cutting them out, making sure that the page protector isn't showing around the edges of the square. And then I'm going to add some adhesive craft foam, making sure that I seal in kind of the pocket where I'm going to put the sequins so that they can't escape, because it's not something that you want kind of leaking out into the bottom of your page. So now that that is almost done, I'm just finishing up sealing up those kind of pockets. I did speed this up quite a bit because it's, just me creating the pocket for my shakers, and there's been a lot of videos about this before, and I've done videos on this before, so I did speed this up a little bit faster than the rest of the video. But now that the pockets are created, we can do the fun part, which is adding the sequins. And so I'm using a mix of different sequins. I'm starting out with the these are the rustic heart wood veneer, and I believe these are still available in the shop, and just putting a few down in each of the 4 shaker pockets. And then I'm going to add the gold stardust, and then this is a mix that I believe is called Fall for You, and it's kind of an older mix, not super old, but and then Ariel's Tail, and this is an older mix, and that one has a lovely blue color in it that I thought would go really well with the colors in the paper. And now I'm just going to use my tape runner again and adhere these shaker pockets over the top of my little sequin piles. And I try to make sure that my adhesive is on the foam only and not kind of overhanging. Even when the foam is pretty thin, sometimes your adhesive will overlap it a little bit and hang off the side. If you do that, you'll have a problem with your sequins sticking to that extra adhesive, so just try to be sure to push the adhesive back a little bit. So now you have lovely shaker pockets, and I really like the kind of added, design that it gives the page. So now I'm going to play around with a couple of photos here, and I actually go off camera and try to decide which one I'm going to use. I really wanted to use a fall one, but I felt like my fall pictures, the other colors in the picture didn't go 100%. So there's my thinking fingers. So then I end up with this picture of my daughter, and I might have scrapped this one before, I'm not sure, but I just love it. It's a close-up of her face, and I don't know, she's just so beautiful, so I wanted to use this one. And I did use one of the doilies that Jody used to carry in the shop. There might still be a few left, I'm not sure. They are 8-inch doilies, so I folded it down to fit around my picture. And I decided just to stick my picture in the center of the layout. And then I'm going to use this big wood veneer I Love You. This is from Fancy Pants. And that's going to be my title. And I kind of wanted to keep the embellishing kind of simple because there's a lot going on this page with all the colors and the shaker pockets and everything. So I'm gonna kind of keep it simple. So I had to pop a little bit of this title up on some fun foam because everything else is popped up. So I just put some below the O and the U. And then I'm going to kind of go through and decide what I want to use for embellishing. This is the embellishment pack that came with the Woodland Grove scrapbook kit. And so I'm going to pull a couple of pieces out of here. I really liked these tags or tabs or labels, that's what they are. And I wanted to use a couple of them, but they didn't layer up very nicely. So I'm going to use one of those, and then that notebook paper edge piece. I cut that off of a different die cut. And I'm using that label to kind of cover something in the photo. I think there's a hand holding her hair back. And so I'm covering that up. Use this little piece of a tag. And then I'm going to add some more of the wood veneer hearts. Again, these are called the rustic hearts. And I'm just going to add a few of them around, and then that's going to be it. So I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over and check out the Spread the Sparkle Facebook group. There's a lot of new things going on, so you want to join us over there. And I will see you again next time. Bye.